Okay, we're ready to go. We continue on building our rocket fuel power plant. Got most of the stuff that we need right here. Made a lot of progress, both on the previous stream and in between streams. These are just placed here just so that we can get a feel for how it's going to look once it's done. We're going to have to probably replace these. I didn't have auto connect on, which is fine. We don't really need auto connect, and as a matter of fact, the sulfur is, we're going to have to balance the sulfur. It's coming in on 3 belts. We got 1800 coming in on 3 belts, and we need 1600 on 4 belts. So 400 each. So we'll have to balance it and send it. So the fact that it's not auto connected is kind of maybe a good thing in that case. This will be the nitro rocket fuel section over here. I'm pretty sure, well, I don't know, I haven't actually run the numbers, but I think, yeah, I think 100% is the exact clock speed we want for that. I did get basically everything that we need. In between the stream, I brought the sulfur and the coal over there. Actually, coal, I'm not sure if I brought the coal, but we have some coal. Show our other coal. It's around here somewhere. So anyway, we got 800 coal. We have, hey buddy. 1600 sulfur. Okay, it's down here. Oh yeah. So this one here, I think, is 600. Yeah, we got it set to 600. And then there's another coal coming in there from across the blue crater. And I'm not sure if I actually got that run up here or not. Let's go see how far it made it. And then there's also some sulfur coming up there. Oh yeah, we didn't actually bring the coal up. And then the other thing, we need to bring some more nitrogen down. We have a nitrogen well here, but it's like 1125 and we need 1200. So this, yeah, it looks like the coal's up to here, so we just need to take it all the way, the rest of the way. And then we need to go up and grab that nitrogen. And we have, I think, most of the ingredients that we need to build the rest of the factory here. So should be able to make a lot of progress on this stream. And we might even be able to fire it up, at least maybe partially, if not the whole thing. We get to build a, what is it, a 3 to 4 balancer? So we have 3 belts at 600, and we need 4 belts at 400 each. So I think we're going to go and get the rest of that nitrogen. Yep, we got everything we need for that, but we do need to take power up there. We got power right here. And it's not very far away. 500 meters that way. Check on the map and see. There's actually power. We'll take the power from here. Can't be very far. 300 meters. Here it is, right here. Come on, Bean. Go, bud. And we don't even have to overclock this one because we don't need that much. I think it's 1125. And so what's an impure do? Okay, yeah, we got to turn it on first. Oh, hold on. Let's place this down. There we go. $30 per minute. Okay, we need 75. Not gonna work. I guess we could do one pure. What's one pure gonna get us? 120. I think we need. $60. I'm pretty sure we need 75. Let's see if we can tell on the map here. So this has got 5 impure, 1 normal, and 2 pure. So normal's 150, 2 pure. Let's overclock this thing just like that one is, so we can get the same numbers. Do the calculation here. Oh yeah, I think this said, what did it say? 1275. This is enough to do it, but we're not really needed. So this is 150 for a normal. Yeah. So 5 impure, 1 normal, and 2 pure. That's 600, 750 plus 75 times 5 plus 750. So it's 1125. So we just need 75 more, which is 1 impure. So this guy should be 75. Yep, that's what we want. This guy impure also? I thought this one had 2 impures. I'm trying not to kill anything right now, so that's why I'm just letting this guy do his thing. Okay, I'm right on top of it, so I can't look it up. Okay, well, whatever. Let's just stick this one. This is all we need. We're not going to get fancy. Let's go into curve mode, though, at least. Guess we'll go just straight towards the radar. Oh, we're not really going straight towards the radar, are we? How the heck did I get all the way over here? Somehow got myself turned around a little bit. Probably should heal thyself. Woo! Spicy. These boys are not happy with me. I ain't trying to hurt you guys, just trying to get my nitrogen here. Missing plastic. Well, we almost made it back. What's this need? Cooling devices? Cooling systems? I have a bunch of plastic over here in one of these bins. So, we're going to take this over to the, oh, hey. Don't need to leave that. We're going to take it over there. That's the nitro rocket fuel. Okay. Hi, bud. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's over here. Kind of going the wrong direction again. You didn't realize this was an action game, did you? Oh, come on. Oh, I'm lucky I didn't die there. Okay, well, we're back to the base. We got our nitrogen most of the way here. Which way do we want to go with it? I guess we want to bring it down here underneath. We can reroute this later. I just want to get it here so that we can fire this thing up, hopefully by the end of the stream. Don't really want to have it visible over here. Like I said, though, it doesn't really matter because this is just kind of a bootstrap process. Okay. So that's close enough. This should have... Yeah, we got nitrogen in here. And then when we add that to all of these, we should have enough for the entire plant. And we need it here. Get off my platform, bro. Okay. Well, that was exciting. So how much do we need? Yeah, we need 1,200, so that's 2 pipes. I'm not going to do through floor because, yeah, it's kind of wonky. So we'll use the this guy. Should probably paint these. It's kind of 6 one, half dozen the other, but let's look at our colors. We're gonna go with this white. I'm gonna make my make the lights white right now, just so that we can see. I kind of want to put a like chrome on this, actually. Chrome on the junctions. This one is going to be, I guess this one's fuel here, right? Yeah, fuel. I think this placement is good. I'm just trying to remember, do I need to change anything? Do I need to replace these? Should I bother painting them? I guess I should be painting the blueprint is what I should be doing. Yeah, let's just connect things up. We'll worry about that later. So for nitrogen, well, there are 2 pipes. We're gonna do nitrogen on the bottom. So this one. We'll probably update the blueprint and then replace these, but I'm still gonna paint this white right now just so that I can remember which is which. Where is this? Right in the middle, I guess, huh? Yep. I should be using this. And we want to go horizontal vertical now. That looks good. It's a little bit hectic with all these bros hassling me. That looks good. It's like a war down here. So the question is, do I want to pave this? I don't think I want to pave it. I don't really want to pave it, but maybe I should. just too much excitement? Why is this one not going to go down? Creatures in the way. Okay. Not only do I gotta dodge their fireballs, but they're in my way. Guess I should have been up a half a notch higher here. We can do the 2-meter one. I'm regretting my decision to not kill these guys. No, I'm not. They don't need to die. This is the Sanctuary Park. One more over here. Oh, come on. Isn't that the node right there? Way too high, huh? Okay, I think we have all the nodes. Just need to figure out which is which, and we need to group it into 600 and 525. Are we maxed out on this guy? Yeah, we got this guy maxed out. It's doing 1125, and we need 1200. So this one's a 75. There's a 300. 75. 75. I guess I have to put some more down here. Okay, here's another 300. I think there's just 2 pures. So this one and this one here. Yeah. So these 2 are the pure nodes, so we will connect those 2 together. We want to go straight mode. Yeah, we can go right down the center here. Why is this not doing straight mode? Oh, we're in auto now. There we go. Copper sheets. We probably want to bring this up a 1 notch. And it would be nice if we had our storage a little bit more centrally located so we don't have to come over here every time, but whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Oh, great. Okay, so just go up here. We need to bring this one down first. There we go. Oh, we want to put a T-junction here, actually. Now, I think this was the other 300 right here. Yep. Hopefully that'll just go nicely straight in. Beautiful. Okay, there's 600. Now we need to get all the others together, plus this one over here for another 600. And then we'll have our nitrogen plumbed. And fortunately, nitrogen does not need any pumps because it's gas. And what are we going to do here? I guess we will just do it the same. Come on. Is there one right here? Looks like there is. Okay, we got one here. So this one and this one will join, and we'll put another T right here. I want to do straight, but we need to do it the other way, I guess. Is this lower? Oh, he's back up there. I don't know how he gets up there. But we're gonna, I know how to get him off though. We'll just get the boombox out. Non-lethal intervention. Boop. That is dropping down. The levels are all kind of weird here. I don't like that. I should have done everything from this high ground here. This is the high point. But it's kind of hard to do that because like if you go too high, then they might not connect. So let's just go work over here for a little bit since that dude won't leave us alone. This guy can't hurt us. He can grouch all he wants, but it's not going to do any good. Another junction. I'm gonna die one of these times. Let's just get my chrome brush out and do a little painting. Do we like chrome better, or is the carbon steel better? We're going with chrome for now. Okay, so we still need to get that one over there. I think that will be it. Just rotate this guy. This is really ugly. I want to change that one. I don't like how that is going. Those power poles are temporary, so we don't care. Chrome brush. Should probably use the do we maybe I haven't unlocked those yeah, the other pipes that don't have the, because this yellow is really ugly. Yeah, this thing is all messed up. Well, I mean, it just goes downhill a little bit. It's not that bad. Okay, well, we need to bring this one in here. This is the one piece that we're missing. And I guess we'll just do curve. Straight. So, actually, we should have brought this one over. Now we want straight. Okay, so in theory, this should be 600 now. And this should also be 600. I think we got everything connected. Hopefully we did. All right. So nitrogen is resolved. We need some coal from over here. And then we need that sulfur over there. But I kind of want to go work on the heavy oil residue, which is these guys. And to do that, we need to put up a blueprint designer. I don't want to destroy any plants, so oh, that looks good. Except for that dude over there. Okay, we also need some flying juice. Okay. So let's load up. That's the heavy oil residue, but what we want to do is actually put down a floor. I'm gonna need. No, I don't want to mess with those dudes. First, we're gonna put down the floor. Architecture, 5x5 glass foundation. Okay, then we're gonna load up the power heavy oil residue blueprint. And that's got 2 meters on that side, and this one has 1 meter, so go ½ meter right. And yeah, see, these don't match. One side is, oh. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm just can't have this bro shooting at me the whole time. Oh, it wasn't him, it's this guy. They're gonna take me out here in a second. I don't want to destroy the foliage. Alright, let's... You gotta shoot him in the leg. Because he's got a lot of armor right on his face. Now this guy's after me. Okay, he's down. This guy I can shoot, I can blow up. Come on over here. Are you done? No, he's not done. What are you doing on my blueprint designer, bro? Finally. Now I've got a big radioactive freaking corpse on my blueprint designer. Maybe not killing the making a sanctuary is not the greatest idea. Okay, well, let's get back to what we're trying to do here. Heavy oil residue. Maybe it'd be smarter if we just build a sky platform for this, so I don't have to deal with these guys. Seems to be okay right now, but I need to get down there and I want to change the pipe, at least on this side. It's out further than it is on this side. I just want them to match. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. Let's see if we can get 5 to work on this side. Yeah, that would be fine. Oh. I don't think I got this one centered when I put it down. All right, we're going to do something slightly different here because I'm getting a little bit fed up with these guys. So let's just clear this thing out, delete it. And we're going to go over here and build a little bit of a sky platform. We'll just put it on this guy right over here. If I place it down here. This is just temporary. Okay, now we have a little bit of peace. Hopefully. Architecture, 5x5 glass. And then blueprints, power, heavy oil residue. And we're going to center it like that. And then the question is, that's right up to the edge, and it looks like this one's right up to the edge as well. So there's really nothing we can do about that. Okay, and now we're going to go back over here. Let's put this on a hotkey. Okay, and then how we had it was like that, but we're going to bring it over one, and let's bring it out like that right there, and we'll go up 2. So right here, that looks good. These are only up 1. No, they're like 1.5. Hey, Guidely. Yes, this is a rocket fuel power plant. First we go to crude to heavy oil residue, and then from there, and this one over here will be the diluted fuel, and then from the diluted fuel you go to nitro rocket fuel, and then from there we're gonna have 288 fuel generators. So there'll be 92 in this box, 92 in that box, and then 92 over there. And that will make 144 gigawatts of power from a single pure crude node. Of course, we need nitrogen, coal, sulfur, water as well, but just one single node, one single crude node. And right now I'm just updating this blueprint. These are just temporarily placed just so I can get a feel for where things are going to go. The whole thing here is that we have this sanctuary park here in the middle where we don't kill the animals and we let them live, but the power plant kind of surrounds it. And so right now I'm just trying to clean this blueprint up before I actually finalize that heavy oil residue section. Yeah, I already got the sulfur over here. I got 1,800. I only need 1,600. I got 3 pure nodes that I brought in. One of them is there. The other one is some coal. And then you can see that little marker down there. There's 2 more pure nodes. I actually have a pure node right here, but because this is in my park, I don't really want to have an extractor here. I've got a pure pure crude node here as well, but we're not going to be using these. I mean, I picked this location because those existed, and then I was like, oh, you know, I kind of don't really want to have an extractor right in the middle of this section, so. So, back to the business here. I think we'll do this. We'll go out 5, in a half, and up 2. And so this is actually out 5 right now. This is a half and up 2. I believe that is correct. Classic. Yeah, I've built one of these before, and I really like how simple it is. I mean, it does take 3 recipes, but no turbo fuel. Come on. What if we do that? There we go. The magic of it snapping for no reason. No rhyme, no reason. I think that's the one we like right there. Hey, we got a snap. No snap here. So if you just set a pipe down like offset sometimes, that will do it. Turbo heavy fuel, yeah, I've never used that one before. I've never even built a turbo fuel factory. I use turbo fuel to unlock the nitro heavy fuel, nitro rocket fuel recipe, but actually, no, maybe that's not true. I think I might have built a turbo fuel factory way back in the day. I really don't like to not snap. I mean, of course, I can eyeball this, but actually, I have a blueprint that might help me here. This one right here. Oh, but we're not doing vertical. See, I got it to line up exactly where I want, but it's not. We're actually not doing vertical for this one, so it doesn't really help us. Well, I've never looked into that chain. I should probably check it out. I'm doing 2x power on this playthrough, so although even at 2x power, I think 144 gigawatts is going to be plenty. All right, I don't really want to eyeball this, but I guess I'm going to have to. Go here to here. Okay. So this side looks the way we want it. Now we got to go do this side. I don't know if you use the modeler, but it sure makes it easy to test those theories out. I've never actually looked at the turbo heavy fuel recipe, so I should definitely just put it together in modeler and see what it looks like, because I do like nice numbers. Nice numbers are nice. And I hate eyeballing, but we kind of got to. Here we go. We got a snap. $6,000 copper ingots per minute? Dang. You're using the pure copper for that, or? Copper alloy? That's copper and iron, I guess. Okay, this is looking better. What is this guy? Heavy oil residue and crude. So crude is black on the other side. I haven't updated my colors. Customizer, colors. I guess we can use this one for black. And then, and then the question is carbon steel or chrome. It's kind of hard to tell at night. Carbon steel is actually kind of badass. And then we need a heavy oil residue color. That is a little too purple. It should be a little bit more blue, maybe. What is that color? It's a little darker. Shiny? I don't know. We can always change it later. Just as long as it's use the same swatch. At least the sun's coming out, so we'll be able to see what this looks like in the daylight here. And again, let's try this carbon steel. I don't think we want this. I think we want the chrome. This is an appropriate color for these. And yeah, I'm not going to go, well, I do want to paint these at least so that I can go in and update the color later. This is, Going to be the polymer resin. Oh, looks like these belts are not even connected either. Oh, and we want to upgrade these belts too. So that color is not final, but as long as they are all on the same swatch, then I can just edit the color later, and the whole factory should update. Okay. So this one is HOR on glass. Let's just make sure. Power, refineries. It's this one. Okay. We want to make sure, let's see, these guys are daisy chained. I think we're good to go. All right, let's put them in place. What's my inventory look like? Okay, that should be good. As long as we're not dropping lots of garbage on the ground. Oh, looks like we dropped a couple. That's okay. We know where they are at least now. Let's put that blueprint down. This is the one we're using. And yeah, we want the polymer to come back this direction. So that's good. And we're set to do, we can do auto connect. Auto connect's kind of garbage, but let's just do it anyway. Oh, we didn't do lighting. I mean, is this where we want it? Oops, wrong button. I think we'll go up. Right there. Why is this not? Okay, that's not working at all. Now I do have a little issue because I saved it with the glass underneath. So I think the easiest thing to do is just to delete the glass and save it again. And then we'll just nudge it down to the proper location. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can actually delete this just like that. I know now it's called with glass, but it doesn't have glass. So it's a little bit annoying. And also, making sure it's lined up is a little bit of a pain in the ass now, too. Yeah, I mean, I think that's correct. This is definitely not right. That actually looks correct. Okay. So, why can't I fly? There we go. I'm gonna connect this guy. This one. That one's already connected. This one's connected. Let's get some crude in this thing and see what happens. So our crude is coming from over here. Did I put down my boombox? I think I did. Somewhere. There it is. Okay, crude is down here. We're gonna just raise it straight up and bring it through this direction. And we could go this way. I don't really want to go through that rock, but I think we can do... like this. Wrong direction. We go this way? That's a little bit better. Not clipping quite so much. We could bring it this way. Nah, we're gonna bring it around that way. Bro, this is private property. What are you doing? Get off. Of course. This is just temporary. No. Go this way. Which one is it? I think maybe here. That looks good. Is that on center? Yes, it is. Okay, we're not going to go on center on this one because it'll go right through those pipes. So we will go, what, 2 in? Bum 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 bum. Okay, so now we need to get that. Oh, it's got to go in all 4 of these. We should probably just bring it up right here to the right level. Or we should have brought it up to the right level all the way back there. We're definitely not going to do that. That is horrific. I guess we can do it right here. We want to switch mode to horizontal to vertical. Nope, that's not going to do it. Yeah. We're going to have to go bring the whole thing at the right height, but we can do that. We can do that in the future. Actually, this might work. No. As soon as I get to the one that I need, it switches. Okay, we're just going to leave it like this for the moment. No, this actually can't work either. We need a junction. Two. we got a snap. What happened here? Oh, nah, that's no good. We gotta redo that. Okay. Wait, is this crooked? Yeah, it's crooked. Can I just bring it over? I don't know if I can match this height. No, I can't. Okay, that should be correct. Okay. Oh, but we need to get it up there also. We should put a four-way on this. Theory should. We want horizontal and vertical. We do it this way. Beautiful. We're going to need some pumps on there, but we can deal with that. There we go. Okay. I'm liking how this is looking here. We're gonna go back and do the whole thing at this height, but for the moment, we're just gonna deal with this little bit of ugliness right here. Try to contain the ugliness in a small area. Yeah, that's not even that ugly. Yeah, it's not even that ugly. All right. So if we put some pumps on this thing and power it up, it should be making the heavy oil residue and some polymer. Get rid of this. Okay. And we have lighting. Lighting probably needs to be rewired. Yeah, I'm eager to get this thing turned on. Yeah, we forgot to underclock. This is supposed to be 62.5. So we're doing 32, 8, 1875. 8.75 times 32. 600. That's exactly what it should be. Forgot to underclock. It's going to be faster to just delete all of these and replace them. No, it's not, because we kind of screwed it up, didn't we? Well, we'll just leave it as is for now. Main thing is we want to get crude flowing into it. That means we need power. We have power over here. Most of this is just temporary power, so you kind of don't want to hook up to that. This is official permanent power, but this is kind of temporary here. Yeah, well, we'll use temporary power. We're kind of on the shakedown cruise here. We want to make sure this thing is working. So, we're going to need a pump. What? Okay. That should get us up there. We gotta paint that. Alright. And then we're gonna need probably 2 more pumps over here. You can see crude in there right now. That's good. I don't really like these because they are orange, but at least it shows you there's something in the pipe. Alright, we're going to need another couple of pumps. Looks good. Actually, the chrome might be good for those. Let's see what it looks like with chrome. I like it. I'm going to use chrome. Made it. What is going on here? Oh, that's our radio tower. Radar tower. Okay. We need some official power. Wait. Something is screwed up. Yeah, this is not lined up correctly. How about this guy? He looks mostly correct. reminds me, I dropped some stuff on the ground over here. I should go grab. I just got to make sure we get all the way down here. This was the problem. We were out too far. I think that looks right. Oh shit, I don't want to do it that way. This can go away. Don't really need that. So we should be getting some crude in the pipe here. Did we... something go wrong? Got crude here. This guy's getting it. Cool. Alright, let's go put this other piece down. Wrong direction. We should be getting some polymer. We got any polymer on the belt? We got polymer on the belt. That's a good sign. Power. That in the way of that? Yeah, it is a little bit. Okay. We're going to be deleting all this concrete. It's just was there for helping us figure out what the layout was going to be. Well, lots of cleanup work to do, but And yeah, let's go ahead and do the just copy these settings. I'll update the blueprint. We got to do some couple things to that blueprint. Kind of messed up. I put it in on glass and then got rid of the glass. Forgot what I was doing. All right. We're doing 2x power consumption, so placing more machines and underclocking is better. Plus, I like powers of 2, so 32 is better than 20. And you actually save a little bit at 62%. You're probably saving maybe like 18% power usage. All right, awesome sync. And getting all this HOR over to this guy next. Oh, we haven't done water. We haven't done any water. Water. Put a ceiling on this thing at least. Really? Okay. How many did I go on the last one? I think I went up like 2. That looks right. Okay. That's all we're going to do with it for the moment. Most important thing now is water. Well, this is still the generic. We have diluted fuel right here. But we need We need water. How much water do we need? We need 1,600. So somebody's shooting at me. Oh, we took down our power. So what's this guy got? 2 pure, 5 normal, and 3 impure. 2 pure, 5 normal. So 600 plus, what is it? 5 times 300? No, 150. Plus, is it 2? Impure. $75 times 3. 1575. Of course, it's 25 short. Hey, Gidley. I just realized that I forgot to bring the water down, so now I gotta go get 1600 water. Just 3 pipes. Since it's 3 pipes, we should make a blueprint. $200 megawatts, or 200,000 megawatts. Yeah, this thing is going to do 144. This will be the most I've ever made. I did another one that basically was the same thing, except for I only did 120 gigawatts because I wanted my generators to be square. And this time I decided to break it up into 3 banks, so I can do the 144. I mean, this is really the whole blueprint. We'll paint it, I guess. Yeah, I have one of those. Then I have another one which uses the heavy oil residue recipe with nothing else, and now this is my third. Third? Yeah, I think it's my third. Yeah, I'm super tight on power right now. Let's see. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't been paying attention to that. We got 13.7 and we're burning 10.5 right now, so about just under 3 gigawatts headroom. And yeah, I just realized that I turned this thing on and I wasn't even paying any attention. I have these underclocks, so let's see how much it's using. 32.2 times 32. It's using a gig. Well, it's all sleeping now, so. Yeah, so we're just gonna call this one. We can put it in the, this one is water. What are these things called? Pipeline something? Yeah, I had a very similar problem when I built a computer factory, and then I built a standalone power plant for it, and I started it. It was a 5 gigawatt, and I kickstarted it with bioburners. So I basically had to do it in a whole bunch of stages where I just kept bumping up the power, and I only had a couple outages, but it was not that much fun. We'll just call it 3 stackables. This one here. Pipeline support. Okay, so, I mean, we're going to have to use an extractor. And the question is, do we do... Yeah, I don't like to burn my liquid biofuel in there, though. That's my flying juice. I mean, I still have them, actually, at my main base. Underneath the base, I have my original line of bioburners that I started this whole playthrough with. But they're on solid biofuel, not liquid. But I basically reverted all that, or took all that biofuel and put it into my liquid biofuel so that I can use my jetpack. You know, I've never actually used rocket fuel in my jetpack. I don't know if it's any good or not. I know that everything else sucks. No, turbo fuel? Come on, bro. I hate turbo fuel in my jetpack. Liquid biofuel is so much better. Like, turbo, I mean, it's faster, you climb faster, but you don't fly for very long. You gotta touch down constantly. Speaking of which, let's, we need to go up there, but let's make sure that we can build the parts we need to build. What does this thing take? Yeah, we got what we need. Yeah, it is a little bit faster, but like, you know, I can fly all the way to this water, no problem. And turbo fuel, I definitely would not be able to. Is this the water? Well, it's not very far, so maybe you could have done it with turbo fuel. Power up here? Oh my. I should go back to the factory and turn some stuff off. Alright, thanks, bud. Good to chat with you. Alright, we need to go back to the base and turn some stuff off because we're dangerously low on power. Rejected. We're just basically going to turn everything off. It's got a power switch. Let's see, what are we doing here? Oh my goodness. Very nerve-wracking. 400 megawatts there. Oh yeah, I have a couple things that like are Sommerslooped over here. I think these guys are probably turned off already. These guys burn 1.4. Oh, that's right, we're doing 2x. Okay, well, at least they're not actually operating, so it's not that big of a deal. This guy is offline good. How about you? Seems like you're offline. What's using all this power? Yeah, the computers might be running. This guy running? Everything's idle. We're still gonna turn it off. None of this is helping us in any way. This guy's not running. This guy's definitely running. Let's go see how we are doing on concrete. Oh, concrete's full. That's good. And how about this? These guys are full. So this guy's not running at all. But he'll wake up as soon as I use a beam or concrete. See what the pipes are doing. Pipes are still going, so somebody is consuming pipes. Let's turn them off. I don't know what is burning 10 gigawatts. It's kind of crazy. This guy? I don't think he's doing anything. It's going down a little bit. I'm assuming the aluminum factory is not doing anything. It should be totally full. And then we have the rubber factory there. Could be something at the computer factory. This guy should be totally shut down. Everything looks yellow. Nothing's moving. I guess we gotta go check out the computer factory, see if there's action over there. I mean, the only green lights I see, well, there's some here. Still making, is that even connected? It's not even connected to anything. Okay, let's go look at computers. There's this guy. Is this guy? He looks mostly yellow. Or is he green? This guy's all green. What's happening? This is making rubber, but it should be done. Oh. It's because we're sinking the overflow. We should just put a power switch on this thing. So I think the main power is going along that back to the base. There's no power going this way. So we could put a switch right here, and that should shut this whole thing down. Everything over here on this side should still be good, but all of this should be off. Okay, let's see what that did for us. Looks like about a gigawatt or so. I think it was right here. Gig and a half, maybe. All right, we'll go to the computer factory also, and I think that it shouldn't really be doing anything, but who knows? We're making rubber over there too, and I'm wondering if we're sinking the excess, preventing it from shutting down, just like we were here. So that's the new power plant there. This one's 5 gigawatts over here. Yeah, all of these are lit up, but we can't turn this off because it's making. We could turn this off here. This bank can be turned off. That isn't really going to save us very much, though. I'm just going to save us 55 times 8, I think. So half a gigawatt. I think this is the only line to it. But we can safely shut this off. So now we have 3, almost 5, or just a little bit over 5 gigawatts. Everything here should be idle. Okay. Well, hopefully that'll be enough for us to turn this thing on. It's kind of not really ready to go. We still have to put down 288. Generators. So we're definitely not going to get it done on this stream, unfortunately. All right, where did that one go? It's right over here. This one right here. All right, bud. You stunned? Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna go crazy with this. Little cruise here. Come on. Okay, is that all of them? Can I get back to business now? Bro. Can you move? I'm gonna get the stick out if you don't get the heck out of the way. I guess I need to add these up and see what's what. Okay. This one is... Oh. We need to max this thing out. 1575 and we need 1600. So, 150, 300, 75, 150. This one's 75, so we'll hook this into here. Okay, so now this is 600 right here. And let's put down our blueprint. We're going to put this on there. And we're going to be heading in this direction. Okay, so there's one whole pipe. $150. $150, that's 300. How can this be 120? What? Great. First time ever. Okay, this is weird. Normal is giving us 150, which is what we expect. This one's pure, and it's only giving us 120. There we go. 300 is what we wanted. Okay, back to where we were. So this 150, 150, and 300. So that's another full pipe. Okay, now we just need one more full pipe, and then we'll take them back. So this is not going to get us a full pipe. We're going to need a little bit more. This one is 75, 75, so we're at 150 and 60. We gotta delete this. $150. So that's 300. Where's the other node? There should be one more node, right? These ones are going in there. Oh, here we go. This one right here. This is another 75. Okay, so let's just add this up again. 75. That's 150. That's 300. $375. $1,575. So that's everything there is here. All right. Let's. Did I not get it? Which side? It's going to be on this side. Wait. Oh, what is this one over here? It's a little bit of a cluster, but I don't really care too much. Okay, so still need to get another, it's 375. $225? We need 225 from over here. So 225 is 112 and a half for 2. Where is power? Whoa, what is this? What is this? Okay, and then we need another T-junction. There we go. Okay, so this should be 600 now total. 112.5, so that's 225 plus 375, so we should have 600 on all three of these now. Okay, and we need to get this to the diluted, which kind of go just the same as that other one. We're gonna put this on blueprints. Put this one on 0, and we'll just make our way over there. Come on. Okay, I guess I got rid of it. So that's going to this one here. So I kind of want to go this way a little bit. I guess we'll just bring it to right here. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you shooting me in the ass. Alright. I need to take just a moment break. We'll come back and finish this up. All right. So we just have to get these 3 pipes back, and then we can start doing the diluted fuel. This is just our generic ones that I set down for placement. Let's switch to the jetpack for this. So we want to paint these before we go. And then that way I can just sample the painted ones. Copper sheets. It sounds like I set my boombox down somewhere. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Here. Where'd my boombox go? Permanently gone? Alright, well. Well, that's super annoying. I guess we'll just keep moving on, though. Alright, we're getting copper sheets. That's what we're doing. I guess we have standard satisfactory music now. Am I gonna have to go buy a new boombox? God, I love curves. So beautiful. Stink. Okay, so yeah, we got 3 pipes. Hey, buddy. But it needs to be split, what, 4 ways? Three, how much does this take? Takes 100, and there's 4 on this row. I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do this. Well, we have more than we need. We should have 1,800, and we need 16. But problem is, yeah, actually this, we're not going to be able to use this blueprint. We need to make a slightly different blueprint. So because there's 8 here and they each need 100, that's 800. The pipe can only hold 6. Oh no, we could actually use this blueprint. Because it does have 2 pipes. Okay, so not sure exactly what to do. What we can do is, we need 4 pipes. We've got 3, so we could split. I guess it would have been better. Well, it's kind of hard to get 400 even. Maybe let's just go work on this blueprint and it'll all just work itself out. So I think putting the floor on that blueprint was a little bit of a mistake, so we're not going to do that this time. We'll just place the floor by itself and then put the blueprints on top of that and then use the ceiling as the next floor. Though we have that blueprint done and it's all dialed in. Let's load that one real quick. So that is the 8 blenders. Okay, what does it say I need? Blueprints, generic, 8 blenders. We're missing motors. We have lots of motors. We'll just load it. This is going to be diluted fuel, and we're going to do it at 100%. Yeah, but this is definitely not going to work because we need 3. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's the big one. That's the big one. Oh, you know what it was? It was I took those motors out. I took those motors out and it woke up a huge part of the factory, probably. No, it wasn't taking those motors out. What did it? I don't know. Who knows? Well, the only thing we can do is just start disconnecting things. I think this one wire right here is this whole thing. Maybe, hopefully. Not that that thing was even really doing anything. Could be a little bit of a problem. I can disconnect this whole thing. Only one. Oh, there's 2. Oh, that's our flying juice. Whew. Well, that was a little bit nerve-wracking. So we don't need the belts. Yeah, we need to just start over. Because this thing is not configured for the task. So we have lots of the headroom now. We disconnected that stuff. No, we don't. I just need flying juice. Okay. I'm back to work. blenders. So we need 3 pipes. Or we could do this differently. So the way this works is we've got 8 in a row. No, we only have 4 in a row. So as long as each row has its own pipes, we should be fine. For water, at least. They can share the heavy oil residue because it's less. Oh, actually, I'm going to bring that over one. Should go right here. And I'm going to just put one of those down. Actually, we can do the, place this one down for reference. Aluminum casings. I'm going to put it right here. So what I think we want to do is 2 pipes side by side, or 3 pipes vertical. Let's do the 3 pipes vertical. I think that'll work better. So that's 2 water and a heavy oil residue. I guess we can put the heavy oil residue on the top. And put 1 water on the right, 1 on the left. Or we use this regular junction here and feed the first 2 from the bottom and then the second 2 from the middle. Get that paintbrush out. Actually, no, we don't need the feed. I mean, we still can use the T for this. So those two are going to get the top, and then these two are going to get the bottom. Actually, we don't want this. Get rid of that. Switching back to this. That's the first one. Oh, come on, snap, baby. Fine, don't snap. Okay. So now, this one and this one get the bottom. Then this one and this one get the top. And they all get heavy oil residue from the same pipe. We have a blueprint for this. No, we don't have a blueprint for this scenario. Can you get a snap on anything? We can make a blueprint for this, but what if we just do this is heavy oil residue. Actually, I'm going to delete this. Okay. Okay, this is looking correct. Let's get some chrome on there. Hey. I think we're good. So we should put a roof on this, I guess. Ceiling with lighting. Do that. Blueprints. Or should we just, yeah, let's do this. We'll save it as what it's gonna be. And what it is diluted fuel. And so it's gonna go into power. Add it here. We're gonna call it 8 diluted fuel. In the right location. This icon. Power. No, this wrong directory. It needs to go into. Okay. Kind of messed that up. I put it in the wrong directory. Power. Blenders. And then 8 diluted fuel. Okay. Now we will put a ceiling on it. Okay. Architecture 5x5, 14 meter. I mean, yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Save it again. Then we'll load it. Power. 8 diluted. That's not right. Yeah, this is the correct orientation. Now, fuel. This orange is slightly brighter than this orange. Let's get the customizer out. And I don't know, we could use this one maybe. The bright orange. Actually, we don't want it here, we want it here. And then the secondary, I don't know. Something dark. I got that one. Okay, so these guys are not wired. So we're gonna wire it like this, and then like this, this, and then we want to put a power pole down. So it's in between. Right. Oh, come on. It looks like it's a half of a step in. It's not exactly where it is. No, that is exactly where it is. That looks good. Never mind that clipping. We do want to, we need to connect the lights also. So for lighting, that looks good. Right there. And so oh, this thing is on. Hey, Mad. Well, the big goal for today is, well, we were hoping to get this thing at least partially turned on, but probably not going to happen. Slightly bigger project. We do need to place 288 of these fuel generators, but we actually are making quite a lot of progress. This is for diluted fuel. The diluted fuel will go right over there, those ones. I think we're pretty good. Well, we had some power outages, so most everything's turned off right now, but this is our heavy oil residue setup. That heavy oil residue will go into 16 of these. Come on. I had to disable a bunch of power, so I can't fly too well. We'll go into 16 of these right over on the other side there. And then these will make diluted fuel. fuel with the diluted fuel recipe. And then the output of that will go into that set over there, which is nitro rocket fuel. And then that rocket fuel is going to power 288 fuel generators and give us 144 gigawatts. But we're not going to get there today. We're making good progress, though. Placing these down is not going to be that bad. It's pretty simple. We've basically got everything here that we need. We had to grab a bunch of sulfur from over there. We got some coal from over there. We got coal here. We got our crude right over here. We got nitrogen underneath here. And then we had to grab a little bit more nitrogen from another well up there. And then we grabbed a bunch of water from up there as well. So, yeah, we're doing a 2x power consumption playthrough. And so power has definitely been an issue for us. And so that's the whole goal here is we're running on about 13 gigawatts right now. So this will 10x our power when we get it started. And then we can relax on power, hopefully, for a little bit. But yeah, that's the goal. Like I said, not going to get it done today, but we are making good progress. So this is our diluted fuel setup, 2 waters and a heavy oil residue input. And this thing is pretty dang close. I just realized that the ceiling is rotated incorrectly. We're going to delete it and put it back in. Oh, we deleted the whole second row. Okay, no problem. We'll put it back. Architecture, ceiling. So we need to have the arrow pointing towards us. I think that is where it was. That way we can run this directly to there. Yeah, that's the way we like it. And so this one power will power all 4 of these. Then when we put the next one down right here, we can just connect this pole to the next pole to transfer the power. And then we got to do another one of these up top. I hope I didn't save it as 8 yet. I don't think I did. This is in power. Yeah, we haven't saved it yet. Although it does have that the top on it. That's okay, we can fix that. Actually, let's save this one is what we'll do. Save this. Then place it again on top. And that way our our power is set and our lighting is set correctly. And then we just need to connect this one to this one. And that should be it. Let's save it again. And then let's delete this one. We'll place it down and connect it up to power and see what it looks like. We got lights. And everybody is lit up. Well, they don't have recipes. But if we get a recipe, it doesn't say no power, so that's good. Let's put the recipe on. doing diluted fuel. And we're doing it at 100%. Yeah, to turn it on. I mean, worst case scenario, I can just turn on a part of it, and I already did go through and try to shut off a bunch of stuff in the factory. Let's see what our power setup says right now. So production is 7.5. Wait, something got cut off. There should be more. We should be at 13. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. But I didn't want to stop building, so I didn't go and solve the power problem. I just disconnected things and kept going. Yeah, hopefully we can get home. I don't even have a hypertube cannon at this moment. Let's turn this thing off. Anyway, that looks like that's working mostly. I'll go ahead and save it one more time. I think that I'm pretty happy with that. Let's clear this. Oh man, there's a lot of loot in there. Well, what we'll do, I mean, we already have, here, let me just go throw some of this stuff in a bin over here. This one's empty, I believe. We should be able to get everything now. Yep. All right, then we'll go delete. I don't even have flying juice over here. It's gonna be tough to fix this without my flying juice. Come on. Come on. There we go. We're just gonna take enough personal flying juice over there with us. Let's do that. That'll do the trick. So we don't have to connect the whole. All of these things are gonna get deleted. This is all just scaffolding. All right. I'm gonna get right here when I delete this because it's gonna put it in a box. And we'll put down our new one, which is the diluted fuel recipe. We didn't put a floor down, so we're gonna just use the floor blueprint. Here. Okay, now we should be able to place down this recipe. And auto connect is on. Yeah, that is actually not what we want to do. I think we want to have it in the center. What if we put it right here? Yeah, I think that's it right there. And that should give us just a little bit of space here. As long as it's the same on both sides, that's what we're looking for. And there should be, well, we don't care about that. We don't need to auto-connect. Actually, do this one more time. Yeah, I think this is what we want. I mean, these two are exactly matching each other, but if we go here, it might auto-connect. I don't know. Let's see what happens. And if not, who cares? We'll just connect it manually. This is going to auto-connect. And I'm not going to plug this thing in, so it'll probably take down the whole grid. Well, we got the heavy oil residue placed. We have the diluted fuel placed. This is rocket fuel. I need to check and verify that that's all good to go. I'm not sure. We actually have all the ingredients plumbed. So here's our, this is 1800. We just need 1600 water. This is some supplemental nitrogen because our well here doesn't have enough. Our well only has what, 1125, and we needed 1200. Here's our pure, we have a pure, let's get the jetpack on here. We have a pure crude node down here, which is all we need, 600 for this whole thing. And then coming in over here, so this is our, some of our coal, and this is the 1600. It's actually 1800 sulfur that we need. So we have all of the ingredients here. We've got all of the processing plants put down. Just a matter of hooking these up and getting enough power to run them. And then placing all 288 fuel generators, and then we're going to double overclock them. We could have done 576 fuel generators and with no overclocking, but we decided to. So yeah, basically there'll be 96 in that square there. There'll be another 96 here and another 96 here. 288 divides nicely by 3 into 96, and then 96 divides nicely by 3 layers into 32. So we'll be doing 4 by 8 by 3 by 3. And these guys are 16. These guys are 16. And this one, we only need 20. But I don't like 20. I like powers of 2. So we did 32, and we underclocked them. 62.5%. So, I already put a lot of hours in this today. I think we're going to shut the stream down. Really appreciate everybody that came in and chatted. And likes on the VOD or the stream are great, are muchly appreciated. We're actually super close to our goal here, our sub goal. Where are we at? Let me see. Yeah, we're 3 away from our sub goal, so subs are greatly appreciated. And yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get back to the base because I don't have enough power to run my. I could probably connect one of these guys up to power and get back home. Let's see if we can do that. I don't want to end up out here. I'd like to go back to the base. Let's disconnect this. See what happens. We plug this in. Hey, all right, let's go home. So, yeah, this thing is coming along. It's looking nice. There'll be a nice little natural park in the middle. I'm not killing any of the creatures in there. Here's our rubber factory, which we're using for this modular engine factory over here. Well, at least I made it home. Most of this place is turned off, trying to save juice. A couple things still on, but not very much is running. Anyway, that's going to be it for the stream. We still have our 144 gigawatt single item on the list of things to do, and that's what we're working on. So, hey, thank you, Mad. Appreciate your comments. And we'll be back again tomorrow. I'll continue this. I'm pretty sure we'll get it done and turned on. Well, we'll get it turned on tomorrow. It won't be done, probably, but we'll get it turned on. And yeah, it's very exciting. So I hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. If you have any left. Pretty much over. And thanks for swinging by. And that's going to do it. All right. Bye-bye. Have a good day.